Let's hear it for the NBA MVP.
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Boston Celtics enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Pacers? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Then it's John Collins, and it's Yang in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. Then it's MP. Then there's Jaylen Brown, and it's Buffkin in at the 2 guard. And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allen.
Well, this season, MP and his team have been historically dominant at home. MP said, our fans have done a great job giving us home court advantage. It's a challenge for any team to come in here and play. And they're hoping to carry that success into the postseason. Guys, back over to you.
You can just hear his confidence. Thanks. You look at Boston. This is a team who feels like they could win this series handily, but they need to start it off on the right foot.
And that's the key. Home court advantage doesn't mean anything if you don't use it. It's all about setting the tone tonight.
To Halliburton, just 5 to shoot, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Buffkin. Back to MP. Over in the corner, Brown. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Over Collins. Tatum no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Halliburton against MP. Here's Larson. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Here's MP. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Brown against Nembhard. Larson. no good.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to MP. Pass to Bufkin. Knocks down the three ball.
Sweet dime there by MP.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. MP kicks to Tatum. No good from outside. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Austin leading by 4. MP outside. Pass to Tatum. Here's Bufkin. Here's Brown. Tatum trying to break free. Collins with some nice D. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Larson. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
MP outside. Pass to Queta. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Celtics making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Mitchell Robinson.
Halliburton against MP. Nembhard for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive scorer like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives a team a ton of confidence. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of your young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
MP passes to Tatum. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Tatum dishes to MP. There's Brown with the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. And stolen by MP. To the inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did speak with the Celtics head coach. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Back to MP. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. And Greg, we all love great ball movement, but a lot of that is a function of personnel. Unfortunately, that vision is an area that MP does not disappoint in.
And not at all. In fact, this season, he led the league in assists. So now, being in the playoffs, your sets can break down. And he's able to run the offense and improvise at a really high level.
Now, MP, after the missed 3 from John Collins. Clock at 6. Tatum kicks to MP. Over Collins. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Austin making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and it's Neesmith in for Jaylen Brown. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hayes. Back to Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now, MP. Here's Champagnie. And here's MP for three. The rebound by Halliburton. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's MP. It's deflected. Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Nembhard. From 12 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Celtics leading by 4. Goes up on the wing. And that one's good. MP. MP's got his second bucket of the night. An incredible season for MP. Greg leading the NBA in multiple categories.
Just a ridiculous accomplishment, right? MP was dynamite this season. This team is beyond lucky to have him.
Fires from the line, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. The Celtics. They double him with MP. Back to Halliburton. And so in the game for the Pacers. Black is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Collins. And it's Yang in at the 5 down low. Now here's Brown. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Here's Halliburton. There's the pick.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
The Pacers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And Black drops them both. Celtics leading by 23. MP outside. Over in the corner, Brown. MP outside. Tatum setting the pick for MP. They get it back. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Collins gets double teamed. Shot clock at 5. Here's Black. Nailed from three-point land. Black's got 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And there it is for him.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Black with it, out guarded by Tatum. They double him with MP. Back to Collins. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
There's a screen by Robinson. MP with the bounce pass. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Brown. 16 points for him.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of three. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Haliburton. After the basket by Boston. The three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. MP passes to Robinson. From downtown. Back to MP. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
1 second left. That shot off. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly.
Their shot selection has been D-A-D. That's why nothing is falling. Go inside. Get some high.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them? Thank you for being with us.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then it's MP. And it's Buffkin in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pacers trail by 21. Outside Collins. Pass to Nembhard. Collins setting the pick for Nembhard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
There's the triple. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to MP. Four on the clock. Fires the three. Another miss by MP.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy move.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to MP. The tray. Busted. No good that time either.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Halliburton for three. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. The Pacers making a switch here. Black's checked in. Here's Tatum. He's got 12. Tatum a screen. A three from MP. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Sanders. He has yet to score. Tatum finds MP. Back to Tatum. They could use a bucket. Collins grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Nembhard. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Black. Just 5 on the clock. It's Nembhard on the wing. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Tatum setting the pick for MP. Pass to Sanders. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. A three from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond his second three of the half right there.
Collins kicks to Black. Nembhard for three. Robinson pulls it in.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Robinson sets a screen for MP. Got it from 16 feet. MP's got 15 points.
You know, what I like about MP is his versatility. I mean, he can beat you in a lot of different ways.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now, here is Halliburton. 11 points in the game. MP outside. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he puts the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Anthony Black. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jarris Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the center position. Now, MP. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. MP, good.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the three-point line this half.
And that one drops.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to Porter. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Now, here is Halliburton. Hayes with the screen for Walker. And Hayes kicks to Black. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Black dishes to Hayes. Outside, Walker. Back to Black. Halliburton on the wing. Misses the three.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
MP outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Left side, Walker. Back to Black. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Black with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
The Celtics call time. And the Celtics making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here is MP. Over to the wing. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Boston needs to get off his shot. Trying to end the drought. And Brown throws it down hard.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Halliburton passes to Collins. Back to Halliburton. Here's Yang. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Celtics leading by 11. Brown outside. The baseline J. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Nembhard the pass to Yang. Indiana moving it around. And that one drops for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Inside, MP gets it.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton rebounded by Tatum.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Collins. Jacks up a three. Not that time. It won't go.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Collins looking around. Driving in. Beyond the arc. It's good.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
Haliburton outside. Jumper is off.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Celtics.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
MP, no good. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Larson. Here's Haliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. MP.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working.